pra ela ficar meia hora aqui, ou uma.
Eu vou ficar não, eu vou usar live amanhã.
Ela passou pra passar pra ela lá.
Você vai usar live? Cara, tô streamando agora.
Você não tá passando aqui pra mim, não.
Cara, não tá aparecendo aqui, ô Renan.
Na cena 1 e captura sua câmera.
Ah,
O que aconteceu? Você já tinha testado essa porra?
Tá ali. Aperta o botão
eu não
direito na
testei
tela.
com o Renan. Você quer que eu abra só você?
Não, pode ser.
Eu?
Ah, foi.
Aí, boa.
Mas aqui já tá a live aberta, mas aqui não tá. Copy and paste the string into recorder and are signing. Ah, cara, eu vou abrir normal,
Sem o Renan.
sem o Renan. Ah, não. Acho que tá live. Tá aqui live? Abre.
Tá. Parece que tem.
Não.
Opa, hi guys. Foi.
E não dá pra colocar o Renan?
Agora como eu faço?
Hey guys, can you hear me? Hey guys, can you hear me? Yes, tá lento assim. Sorry guys, we are just waiting one of our editors who is joining right now, and waiting a little bit for some other people to join. We had a bit of a problem with the link. Just let me know if you can hear me fine. Too low. What about now, Lira? Okay, great. So we can start. Thank you for joining in. Sorry for the problems with the link. It's the first time we are doing this on the live format. We usually do like a quick call with everyone, and we are just trying this new format to. Okay, that's great. To explain a little bit about our position here as a video editor. So I will start talking about a little bit about the company and our history. And so Falcon started about 3 years ago with Letelba, who is my business partner. He was supposed to do this live today, but he's sick, so I'm joining to substitute him. And so Letelba 3 years ago asked me for consulting because he was thinking about opening a company that does video editing services for other companies in the US. Me and him are both from Brazil. Actually, our whole team right now is from Brazil. We are trying to get global as a team, but we just changed the hiring process, so we have more global candidates. And so 3 years ago, Letelba asked me for a consulting on opening a company that provides video editing services for other companies in the US. Letelba has been in the creative industry for quite some time now. I believe at the moment he had like 9 years doing video editing, and he actually had a agency that was doing filming, video editing, and a couple of other things on the creative market. And he got this client from the US and started thinking on transforming that client, like getting more clients like that, which was a company that was doing only video editing. And I'm an economist, and I actually came from the financial market. I worked with investment portfolios, and he asked me as an economist to do research on opening this company in terms of um, competitors and demand, also if it was possible, legal and other technicalities that a business usually have. And we've opened the company like 3 years ago. We started with one video editor, and it took us some, I don't know, maybe a year to understand, like to get down the business, to get all the details on the production side, and what on the offer we were doing, the types of editing we were going to do, and all the services basically that we were going to offer. And once we got that right, we've opened sales team to sell that. And since then we have been we are on a growth of about doubling every quarter or so. So for just this year, we had we doubled the company. We are now double the size we were by the end of the last year. So that's why also our hiring position is always open. If you check our website, you will see that our position is always open. We are always doing ads. Some of you probably came from the ads, other came from the LinkedIn ads, like some from Instagram, some from LinkedIn. So we are always doing that because we are always needing new editors, basically. And that's why the position is never closed. And that's why we are always hiring. Some people, so we started 3 years ago with just one editor. Now we have, I don't know how many editors we have. I think it's 22 or 23, something like that. But I know that as a whole, we have about 33 people working with the company right now. Most of them are video editors. We also have video editors that don't work editing videos. We have one that does creative direction. Basically, it handles all the video editing requests a group of clients does, his group of clients. And we also have a sales team that works always trying to get new clients. We have a technology team as well. I will talk a little bit about that. I believe that's a big factor in our company. And that's about the structure of the company. So we are aiming to hire right now on this new round about 4 to 5 editors. And we will probably be hiring 2 or 3 more on the next month. So that's basically the situation we are in terms of company growth, in terms of company size and structure. The day-to-day life with a video editor, we have some of our video editors here on the chat, and I will be bringing one of them to this call as well, to this live. And the day-to-day with a video editor, with the video editor, is basically every day the video editor has a call where he talks about all the tasks, all the video editing he will do on that week, and every day he updates that. And it's basically the client does a request of a project, and the video editor take a look into the request and understand it and ask questions about it to plan all the video editing that will be needed for that request to be solved. And he does that planning with the creative director of his team. We currently have 3 teams, and the video editors are basically split between those 3. And once the plan is set up, the responsibility of the video editor is basically getting that plan done with the deadlines and all the videos that were planned to do. He can update that, and that's why it's a daily call. It's a 15-minute call only, but the main responsibility of the video editor is getting the planning done as expected. And he has help from the creative director to do that. The way we work, like on operational level, we use Slack for communication. So we have a lot of Slack channels. Each channel have the video editor for that client, the client, and the creative director responsible for that client. So the video editor can talk with the client directly if he wants, in terms of asking, maybe sometimes you are editing a video and you need, I don't know, a high resolution logo. You can ask directly to the client that. You can ask any kind of questions, but also the creative director will be there to help you with any other issues that may arise when dealing with the client. To deal with the client is basically the creative director responsibility. The video editor only needs to deliver all the videos the client is asking for as planned, basically. On the contract side, we do contracts on availability. So we basically do a contract where let's say you give us at most 40 hours a week of video editing, and you plan that according to the requests of the clients, and your responsibility is just to do those requests. Sometimes the client won't request enough to cover those 40 hours, and what we do is nothing. We pay you for the 40 hours. The time you have free is for you to use as you please, as long as you do the request the client is asking. So that's, I think it's pain number 1 of freelancer that we solve doing this, because we will always pay you regardless of you having video to edit or not. If you have a request or not, we will always pay you the same. That doesn't vary. But sometimes the client can request for more than previously was agreed upon. Let's say we had a contract of 40 hours, and this week specifically we would need a little bit more time to solve all the videos that the client is asking for. What we do is we go to the video editors and we ask if someone is willing to do that, and we say something like, okay, we have a video to edit that will be above the contract we have, I need it on Friday by 6 p.m. and I will be paying, I don't know, $100. The video editor can, if he wants, he can get that request, but if he doesn't, that's not a problem. But if he does, he will get like the $100 more for that request. So we are always paying for the agreed upon amount that is on the contract, but we also have more requests that sometimes comes through and pays a little bit more for the editor. That's why if you see our ad, the value of the salary can go from 700 to 1200 basically. So for an example, this past month I've just finished paying everyone, I think. The average was about $950, and the lowest was 840, and the highest was $1,450 as well. So it can go from those that are in Brazil. It goes from this past month. It went from 4,200 to 7,800 reais for each of the video editors. So that's why it varies, because we have a lot of extras, as we call, that we pay more if the editor is willing to do it. So in a contract sense, that's basically it. Do anyone have any questions up to now? You can ask. I don't mind answering as we go. Okay, Philip? Yeah, the typical day, by the morning you have the planning call, where you're playing all the videos that you will be editing on that day and the days after. And during the day, you can do any time. The only thing that it always happens is the call. It's a 15-minute call by the morning. But you can do as you please in terms of getting that plan nailed down. So you can work during the day on those videos that you planned, or you can work during the night. Is up to you. The only thing that we ask for is that the communication occurs between 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. New York time. Hey, Ahmed. Yes, we offer support. You basically will need an account that receives dollars, but that's pretty easy to create. Most of the times it takes a day or two. The time zone for the customers is from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. New York time. That's the time you can say Falcon is open for talking with the customers and so what. Oh, computer requirements. Actually, I'm not qualified to talk about that. I will ask for help from Renan, I think he is on the chat. But you can also check that on our forms. It's on our website, falconmedia.studio at careers. Yes, you are allowed to take on freelance jobs. That's not a problem. The only thing you need to do is to get all the videos that were planned on time. So we don't have any exclusivity. But we usually have a lot of work. So if you need more work, just talk with us, speak with us, and we'll probably get it for you. What types of videos? That's a good question. I think the only pattern I can say it's like pretty solid is that the videos, most of the videos are videos that has 45 seconds, less than a minute videos, basically. In terms of style, which is the question most of the editors ask for, you can check on our portfolio. That's on our website. That I think that's a good representation of the types of videos and the styles of videos that we do. Yes, that's also one of the other pains that we solve for the freelancer is when if a client leaves and that happens, we just have a new client for the editor who was responsible for that client. An editor can get as much as 4 clients usually, but sometimes it's just one. We always use Adobe Premiere, Adobe Suite, basically, Premiere and After Effects. We do have some video editors that work on Mac, and that's about it. I think we sometimes the editors also use DaVinci. The briefing for the videos, that varies a lot. Some of the clients are pretty good with briefing. Some others are pretty bad with it. So that varies. But we have like every time a client does a request, you can check the request and ask for more information if needed. For new editors, we usually have a 2-week onboarding process. It can take longer sometimes, but basically we now have like the same requests always that those video editors can use to check the style of those new video editors. And during that 2-week period, usually one of our lead editors work more closely with that onboarding editor to understand his the style of editing, the speed that he has, so we can align with a client that that makes sense, basically. Yes, Guilherme, you can use Final Cut or CapCut, especially if you are working on a project alone. If it's a client you are working with other video editors, you probably need to use Premiere or After Effects, because most of the editors use that and it's easier to share projects. The editors do have space to share tools and plugins. We actually have a call every week, which is optional, every Wednesday. And during that call, the editors and all of the team actually usually share some knowledge they have. Sometimes it's tools or plugins, even outside of video editing, something that can help the process in any way. Yes, there are set core, Amanda. There are set core hours where everyone is expected to be reachable. That's 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. New York time. You don't need to be editing videos during that time. We just need to be able to reach you on Slack, because that's a way we because without that, actually, we wouldn't be able to communicate. So we need to set a baseline where everyone can talk, and we don't have anyone sending messages during the late at night or too early in the morning, things like that. Regarding plugins as well, as I said, we have a technology team also here, and what the technology team does, which I think it's pretty important to the to Falcon. One of our big things is technology. It's using technology. Is that we basically we are always trying to find solutions for the clients or for the editors. So let's say one of the big issues with working on a global team to US clients is that doing the subtitles, it's usually hard for someone that's not American or from any English-speaking country, someone that's not native, that doesn't have native English, basically. So we created a plugin that uses a specific model to do subtitles. It's a plugin that learns according to the videos of the clients, and it works way better than the one after Premiere has native, basically. So we created that to solve a problem the clients have. And we also created another one for the video editors. So most of our tools are tools that we develop in-house. Where for those who know Frame.io, we have our own version of Frame.io that we created. We also have our own project management tool like ClickUp. We have our version of ClickUp that was specifically developed for video editing, and we created a plugin on Premiere that can connect to that tool, so it's easier for the video editor to do the part of his job that's not specifically video editing, because video editors also do project management, because they need to manage multiple video editing requests at the same time. So we created some tools for that, even a plugin for Premiere that they can use. Feedback, it's usually done through Slack. We are always trying to make the clients do the feedback through Frame.io, but sometimes most of them do through Slack, and the editors can see the feedback and can also ask for help from the creative director to solve. The technical requirements and qualities that I consider non-negotiable. Okay. Sorry. Yeah, that's a little bit technical, too technical for me. I will also ask for Hannah to help me with that. But if you can replicate the video that we sent on the case instructions, you probably have the necessary abilities. Yes, Ahmed, you can have a discussion with the client. As I said, we have a Slack group for all of the clients. For each client, we have a Slack channel where the editor is present, the creative director is present, and also the client is present. So we can all discuss about projects and have everything solved. Regarding access to Artlist and AI platforms, we do have Artlist and we do have Higgsfield, but most of the clients now are they usually have their own AI platforms, and you'll probably be using that if needed. But we do have those tools, and then we also have. Since we have a lot of editors, we also have some editors that work with that every day. In terms of AI, for example, you can always ask for help. So it's also kind of a hub where you can talk with all of the editors and ask for help with any project you have. We usually do that, especially if it's a new project, or if it's like a new style of editing that editor never done. We ask for an experienced editor on that style to help. Yeah, I second what Hannah is saying. Communication deadline goes a long way. Throughout the year, there's not. It really depends on your client. Sometimes you have a client that does have like some kind of season where he has more requests, but usually we don't see any pattern in terms of a year-long thing. Okay, guys. I think that's already a lot of questions. If I need to end the live right now, because the idea was to have it in about 30 minutes, which is what it took right now. So if you have any questions, you can send an email to staff@falconmedia.studio, the same email that sent the link of this live. And yeah, I hope I've solved most of the questions and explained a little bit more about the role and the company. Okay, the next step, Felipe, would be checking your email. I don't know at which stage you are exactly in terms of the hiring process. So you can send an email to staff so I can check at which stage you are, but that's about it. Yeah, I think that's all. Thanks, guys. Thanks a lot for being here. And yeah, I hope you guys continue on the hiring process. And please send an email if you need anything else. We are always here to solve any questions during the hiring process. Thanks, Amanda. Thanks, guys. Have a good night.